Hey there, Adam coming at you here with something that's a little bit less of a haul video and more of a trade video. So, on the Retro Network, I host a show called Rental Return Tales from the Video Store, Season 4 coming soon. And in that, I get to meet a lot of cool people that used to work at video rental stores or have some connection to that, long forgotten form of entertainment chilling, I guess you would call it, retail. And so one of those people was a guy named Landon, and we were kind of talking back and forth about various things we like to collect, old vintage items. So we decided to do a little bit of trade. I sent him some VHS tapes. He sent me a lot of odds and ends, including some extras. The first of that trade here, though, was this real Ghostbusters collector's case, okay? So this is from 1988. The thing I did know about this, I love the graphics on the front. That's what caught my attention initially. You get all four Ghostbusters and Slimer. But then on the back, look at what we have going on here. I don't even know. You got the firehouse, and it's kind of a first-person shooter version of the activity there. But also on the sides here, okay, we got some ghosts. They're Stay Puft, so you gotta love it. I just love that whole era of Ghostbusters. Speaking of which, so the other thing he was able to hook me up with is this real Ghostbusters video game. Okay, this is one of those LCD screens. Who even made this one? This is Remco, so this is not a Tiger Electronics. It doesn't have that white plastic look to it, but just got to get me a little cell battery here that I can put that in. But it's in really nice condition for its age, so that was fun. How about this one here? This is pretty wild. This is Ghostbusters Paranormal Investigator. So I don't know where this is from, honestly. Where did you pick up something like this back in the day? Let me see if I can check out does it have any sort of information on here? Kind of hard to read. It says 2020, so this must have been some sort of promotional item that was at stores, but still, put that in your wallet and see what reaction you get from people. Now, back to vintage items though. Yes, I don't know if you guys listen to, probably a lot of you do, the Purple Stuff podcast, and recently just talked about all the McDonald's spooky Happy Meals, and of course they talked about the Ghostbusters one. This pencil topper was probably the cream of the crop next to, the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man pencil sharpener, which I have over there. Let's see, how about a Ghostbusters 2, just little plastic cup here. I don't know, again, if this was a giveaway from Hardee's or something like that, or if this was just something you could get in a stationery store, some random item. But I had to have it. I love my Ghostbusters too. Speaking of kind of 80s movies though that would get your attention, especially 89, look at this Batman 89 belt buckle. Okay, I didn't know such a thing existed, but I am gonna wear this. You better believe it. I'm gonna be out there, maybe at RetroCon when I head out there this year. I'll be rocking my Batman 89 belt buckle. But that was a real cool surprise. I didn't know that was coming. Speaking of Batman, look at this weird little Riddler suction cup thing you're supposed to put on your window. I don't know, but I was just like, is this Batman Forever era? Where did that come from? If you recognize it, if you had it as a kid, let me know. There's also a couple things here, some ET merch, which is just fun, so you got a little ET keychain there, and then this is from 2014, I think it said, or is it, no, 1994. Okay, I knew there was a 4 in there, but this is, I know Wendy's had a couple ET kids meal things, so maybe that was what that was from when they were doing that re-release with blinking eye ET. This is another thing that I want to know if there's a component that goes with these, but there are these Star Wars slides, these film strips, and it feels like they should be able to be projected or viewed in something, but I don't know where they're from. They just call them movie shots. Did these come with the action figures? Is that what these are from? I don't recognize them, but they have to be kind of 90s era Star Wars. So I got a whole stack of them here, which is interesting. Now, he also included a He-Man figure. I have a cousin who I recently did an article with on the Retro Network about the top 10 vintage Masters of the Universe figures, but here you go, of the later era reboot of He-Man. So that's kind of cool. Probably pass that his way so he has a little extra, something to look at. Check this out though. This was extra fun for me, which was, this is a Mighty Morphin Power Rangers communicator watch. And you can see just barely there that you have the Pink Ranger inside. I don't know if this is supposed to flip open or somehow. I didn't want to break it to find out, but it's actually got, you know, the long hand and the short hand in there to tell the time. So it's something where if I can get a battery in there and get that repaired, that would probably be a fun thing to wear around too. Don't even know if it does that. Let's see what else. Also, this one's in rough shape, but we have like a Batman 89, another plastic little cup thing there, but that's just fun to go with the Batman 89 collection. Um, Last thing here, though, this is kind of the big item. We met through a video rental store podcast, right? That's what we were talking about. And he happened to be lucky enough to go to a place where upstairs they're like, oh, we used to have a video rental store here, and all of our gear and everything that we had for the store is up there. And he grabbed some things, one of which was the complete video store user's manual, this software guide, okay? And there is stuff in here. It's got barcodes that you scan. Like I want to get to the ins and outs of actually running a video store and just understanding how this all works. So I'm very curious to find out just, you know, how you kept the you know, customer records updated and all those things. So that's going to be really interesting to sort out. So Landa, thanks for sending those over. There's one more piece that is on its way, which is actually some, you know, header pieces for the different genre categories at the video store. So where you'd put them up and let you know, here's your drama, here's your new releases. So those are going to be fun, something I can add to my little collection back here. But hey, thanks for checking out this video, and Landon, thanks for hooking me up. Hope you're enjoying those videos. We'll talk to you later.